Hi children, welcome back to the physics class. So this is our second video of sound, right? So in the previous class what we discussed now? What is the cause of the sound? How we can hear the sound? Okay, that means production of sound, propagation of sound, perception of sound. Production of sound means what, Mama? How we can hear the sound. What are the causes of sound? What is the causes of sound? Vibration body is the cause of the sound, right? So next, propagation of sound. Propagation means traveling. Through which materials that sound will travel? Okay, sound need a material medium to travel from one place to another place, right? Whether it is in air or solid or liquid or gas. Air means gas only, no? Right? Okay, so these mediums it needed to travel from one place to another place or from one person to another place. Okay, so next what? Perception of sound. How we can receive the sound? Okay, how we can receive the sound? In our ears, when the eardrum vibrates, then we can receive the sound. Okay, these things we discussed in the previous class. Next, in this class, persistence of sound. Persistence of sound are time to hearing. Time of hearing. How much time it takes to reach the sound wave from one point to our ears. How much time it takes. Okay, that is called the persistence of hearing. The minimum time taken to hear the sound wave is called the persistence of hearing. Understood, children? What is meant by persistence of hearing? The minimum time, how much minimum time it takes to hear the sound wave. Okay, sound always travels in the form of wave, right? When the body vibrates, then the sound wave produces and it reaches to our ears. Okay, then when the body vibrates and sound wave comes, and within how much time it reaches to our ears. What is the time, Nana? See here, for the human ear, persistence of hearing is equal to 1 by 10 of a second. Not even it takes a second. In 1 second, it takes 1 by 10th part. That means less than the second. Less than the second it takes. Understood? It takes less than the second. In 1 second, it takes 1 by 10th of second. Understood? 1 by 10th of 1 second. That means in 1 second, 1 by 10th part it takes. That means that much in little bit sound, that much little bit time it takes to reach the sound wave from one place to our ears. Understood, children? Next. Okay, come on, write down. The minimum time taken to hear the sound wave is called the persistence of hearing. Okay, for the human ear, persistence of hearing is equal to 1 by 10 of second. Okay, so T is equal to 1 by 10 second. Okay, understood? T is equal to 1 by 10 second. Okay, children, come on, write it. Okay, next. Audible and inaudible. Audible and inaudible sounds. Audible and inaudible sounds. Audible sounds means Nana, what are the sounds which we can hear, which we can listen, hear. That means our ears can hear the sounds. Okay, that means audible sounds. That means music you can hear. Okay, some others, those who are talking, those voice you can listen. Okay, music, movie sounds, music and guitar sounds. Okay, those are all you can listen. Those sounds are called the audible sounds. What are the inaudible sounds? Traffic sound. Okay, heavy sounds, bomb blasting sounds, traffic sounds. Okay, those sounds are the inaudible sounds. That means our ear can hear some sounds only, that cannot hear some sounds. Okay, those are called the audible sounds and inaudible sounds. That means our eardrum can receive some sound waves only. Okay, music, it is very, music means we are all like to listen the music, right? We are all like to listen the music. But bomb blasting sound, can you hear the crackers sound? Okay, that means you can't, you will get some irritation. When you hear those sounds, you will get some irritation, right? Those sounds, when you listen those sounds, if you get the irritation of that sounds, that is called the inaudible sounds. Okay, understood children? Understood? What are the audible sounds and inaudible sounds? Based on these things, the waves are classified into 3 types. That is audible range, infrasonic sounds and ultrasonic sounds. Okay? Ultrasonic means you already listened, I think, in your music system or in your TVs. Okay? They will mention that this is ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sound means heavy sound will come, like a cinema hall like that. Okay? Infrasonic, ultrasonic and audible. Audible, infrasonic and ultrasonic. Let's see what are that. Okay? We cannot sense the sounds. We cannot sense the sound. We cannot sense the sounds produced by or vibrating bodies. Okay, all vibrating bodies. For example, music. We can listen. Okay? Then we cannot sense the sound of vibrating pendulum. vibrating pendulum. Okay, pendulum, vibrating pendulum means if the pendulum vibrates, then it gets so much heavy sound that we cannot listen. We will get the irritation to listen those sound. But music, we can sense the sound. Okay, we can sense the sound. Okay, understood, children? Next, so sound we can measure in terms of the hertz. Okay, sound we can measure in terms of the hertz. Our human beings can measure between the 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz only. Okay, even it is the below of 20 hertz, we can't sense. Even it is the above the 20,000, we can't sense. Only the human being can listen, can sense the sound between the 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Understood? So always sound we can measure in terms of the hertz. Okay? Come on, write down this one. After that, I will write that bit. Frequency is what, Mana? Frequency. Okay? So, frequency means sound always produces in the form of waves, right? Waves. Like this. Within how much time? In how much time? How many waves are producing? How many waves are producing within a second or within a time is called the frequency. Understood, children? Okay? We will be what, Nana? Who are that? Human beings. We will be able to sense the sounds high frequency, high frequency 20 hertz to 20,000. Understood? That's Z. 20 to 20,000. This is very important point. Okay? Next. Based on this frequency, waves can be classified into three types. Those are audible range, infrasonic range, and ultrasonic range. Okay, children? Come on, write down this one first. Vibrating pendulum, or you can write the crackers sounds also. Crackers sound. Okay, crackers sounds also you can write there. So those sounds we cannot sense. Sense means what? We cannot hear. Next. Okay, children? based on frequency, this can classify into three types. What are that? Audible range, first one. Audible range, okay. Second one, infrasonic. Third one, ultrasonic. Okay. Infrasonic and ultrasonic. Audible, infrasonic and ultrasonic. Okay. Come on, write down first about the infrasonic audible range. Audible range. Okay. Audible range means what, Nana? That humans can hear. What is the range of human beings can hear the sound? That I said that 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, right? That is the audible range. Okay, come on, write down. The range of frequency that people with normal hearing can detect is called the audible range. Okay, come on, write down about the first audible range. The range of frequencies, that people with normal hearing can detect is called audible range. That means what? The range of frequency. People with a normal hearing range. What is our normal hearing range? 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, right? But for young people, this is usually between 16,000 and 20,000. Okay? The highest frequency that humans can hear is the upper limit of your hearing. For young people, this is usually between the 16,000 and 20,000 hertz. Okay? There is also a lower limit, that is about 20 hertz. Okay, children? What is our audible range? 20,000 to 20,000 hertz. But young people, those who are 20 to 25, 20 years to 30 years between people, can hear upper 16,000 to Simply you write this Nana. The hearing range or the range of human audible. The range of the audible range of human is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Okay, this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. Up to 20,000 Hz only we can hear. If it crosses the 20,000 Hz, that means we will get the irritation about that sounds. 20,000 Hz is bombastic, crackers sound, okay, and traffic sound. If you are in the heavy traffic, the horn sounds all will get ahead. That is 20,000 Hz, above the 20,000 Hz. Understood? The sounds, if you get the irritation to hear those sounds, those are the above the 20,000 Hz sounds. That means inaudible sounds. Okay? Okay, children? The audible range of human is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. If it is below the 20 Hz, also we can't hear. Okay, we can't hear. Okay, that means they have to speak very loudly. Okay, understood? Come on, write it. Okay, children? Okay. Next. Next one is infrasonic sounds. Infrasonic. Some vibrations produce sounds below the normal hearing range. These are known as the infrasonic sounds. Below the normal hearing range. What is the normal hearing range? Hearing range 20,000 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Right? If the sound is vibrating sound is below the normal hearing range, below the normal hearing range, that means less than 20 Hz. Okay, less than 20 Hz. That is called infrasonic sound. Infrasonic sound. Understood? Come on, write down. Okay? Some vibrations produces These are known as the infrasonic. Example, what are the examples of the infrasonic earthquake? When earthquake comes, some sounds will be produced inside this earth. Can you hear those sounds? No, right? We cannot hear those sounds. Those sounds are called the infrasonic sounds. Those are below the range of audible range. Below the audible range. That means how much, Nana? Less than 20 hertz. Okay? Less than 20 hertz. Earthquakes, underground nuclear expansion, underground nuclear expansion, okay? Next, and the tides. And these are all earthquakes, okay? And underground nuclear expansion and tides. These are all produced inside the earth. These sounds can be measured by using of the seismograph, but directly we can't hear these sounds. This is the range is below the normal hearing range, that is less than 20 hertz. Okay? Next word, ultrasonic sound. Come on, write down. Ultrasonic sound. Okay. Next, ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sounds. What are the ultrasonic sounds? These sounds are above the audible range. That means above the audible range. That means greater than the 20,000 hertz. Okay? Greater than the 20,000 hertz. Okay? Above the 20,000 hertz. Above the 20,000 hertz. Okay? If the sound range is above the 20,000 hertz, those are the ultrasonic sounds. Okay, children? Come on, write down. Vibrations above the normal hearing range. Vibrations above the normal hearing range. Okay? Produces ultrasonic sound. It is above 20,000 Example, many animals like bats, dolphins, dogs produce and hear such sounds. For example, humans can hear only part of high pitches squeak of the mouse. The mouse squeak is also made up to ultrasonic sound which can be heard by hunting cat. Okay? Many forms of animals' life depends on ultrasound for their survival. Okay? Many forms of animals' life depend on ultrasonic sound for their survival. Okay? Example, one more example. Squeak of mouse. What is this, Anna? When cat hunts the mouse, it makes some sound, right? That sound is ultrasonic sound, above the 20,000 hertz. Can you hear the sound? No, we will get the irritation when you hear that sound. Those are called the ultrasonic sounds. Okay? Okay, children? So, this is about the audible, inaudible ranges. Okay? So, audible range is audible range in between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Okay? Infrasonic below 20 Hz. Okay? Ultrasonic above 20,000. Understood? When dog barking, dog makes a sound, right? That is also ultrasonic sound. Okay? Bat sounds. Bat means what? Gabila. Bat means gabila. Bat sound is also makes it ultrasonic sound. Dog sound, mouse sound. Okay. Almost all the animals depends on the ultrasonic sound for their survival. Okay. Okay, this is about today's class, Nana. So in the next class we will discuss what is the reflection of sound, what is meant by echo, what is the speed of the sound. Everything we will discuss in the next class. Okay. Thank you, Nana.